Trying that again, guys. Let me know the feed cut out and it's not letting me have audio or video, so hopefully this is out. All right, we'll just go for it again, guys. As soon as some comments start rolling in here, we'll say what's up to some people in the chat. Hang out and talk for a little bit. We're not gonna cover too much of the debate. I just had a couple of points or some questions for you guys, really, that I wanted to clarify. All right, we got some people in the chat now. It's showing about 42 people in the chat. Hit the thumbs up on your guys' way in here. We got the cows in the background. They're pretty fun. Right before I went live, this little one was just passed out. He's been just eating hay all day and then passed out right where he was eating. It's pretty funny. B Charmin's in the house. Living the dream off the freaking grid in the house. This is North Country. Should be in the house. Terry says, YouTube bias? I'm shocked. Yeah, right. Yeah, guys, YouTube has been shadow banning this channel really bad. So bad that my wife, no matter what she does, cannot get notifications on when I put out videos. Not days later, not a week later, nothing. She does not get notifications of my videos anymore. And she has unsubscribed, resubscribed, and hit the bell notification again, and YouTube's not giving them away. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but they're not liking it. Raul Sanchez in the house. Mark Chenoweth says, what's up, North Country? Jessica says, I'm worried about election regardless. Yeah, and you should, and we'll talk about it. Brandon Scott's in here. Jojo, summer 9911. Southern says, am I here too early? No, you're in. We're in. We're going. You're in it. Make sure you guys are up to date. Refresh that screen. It might have gotten bubbled because we got cut out, but now we're back in. Jason Collins wants to know how everyone is doing. Matt Ruth says, Trump's the better choice. Michael throwing up hand signs, or high fives maybe. Jerry Compton in the house. Dwayne says, what's up? Screwed either way. Yeah, you know it, especially on this one. It's not going to be a good one, guys. Colleen says Virgil will be there Friday. Virgil's coming up. People moving here like crazy, guys. Lots of people moving here. Lots and lots of people moving here. It is crazy. The prices in this area for land are just absurd. If any of you were looking even 3 months ago, the prices are they're up even higher. Shelby's talking to a bunch of people who are looking to buy land, looking to buy houses, and the crazy thing is not just the land prices, but the fact that almost nothing is available, and stuff that comes onto the market is almost gone right away. It's insane up here, which is telling you that people are getting out of the towns that they're in, and rightfully so, but many people they're getting out of there. Sneaks 253 says, moving to Idaho soon. Super excited. Hope to see you, man. Love your work. Appreciate it, dude. I will be hiding out in the woods. You may not see me. First time in the live chat, says Andrew Ford. Welcome, dude. From Northwest Montana. Welcome. We're going to talk about... We're going to talk a little bit about the debate, not so much of the debate as far as something that happened or was said in the debate, and I kind of want your guys' clarification on it. Joe Boyer says, ammo, ammo, ammo is the new money. Primers are the new money, guys. Ammo's hard to find. Specifically, primers to go into that ammo are dang near impossible to find. Let that be a lesson to you in the future if you did not put away a bunch of primers for reloading. Did we just get started, says Jared. We've been going for about 4 minutes, man. I know a lot of you guys are getting late notifications. That is due to YouTube sort of censoring the channel. They're stopping people from getting notifications, and then they are they're unsubscribing people like crazy. I'm getting it from tons of people who are showing back up, resubscribing, and telling me that YouTube just unsubscribed them. 223 people in the chat, guys. 86 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for me. Maybe we can trick YouTube into thinking that this channel isn't what it is. I don't know. All right, guys, we're 5 minutes in. We'll stop saying hi to everybody. We'll answer some questions tonight. I don't want to do a ton of talking, so I'll answer a bunch of questions for you guys if you would like towards the end of the live chat. But we're going to talk about one of the questions that was given to Trump during the debates, and that question was, I'll try to remember it correctly. Will you condemn white supremacy and the far-right militias? And of course, Trump, you know, did the right thing and continued to say that he denounces all violence, right? Because you don't, if you're a professional, you don't jump through people's hoops. There's a lot of hoop jumping, or at least attempted hoop jumping taking place. But I thought two things. One, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Biden was ever asked if he denounces far left Antifa, BLM violence. I don't think I saw that get asked. But it was asked, do you denounce white supremacy and right-wing militia? So instantly, we're kind of lumping those two in, right? Which we always lump those two in. We always call militias white supremacist groups or racist, because that makes us feel better about what a militia is, or what we want to you know, label lynch a militia as. So I got to thinking about it, and I'm thinking, are they saying that all militias are right-wing militias? Or are they asking him to condemn just right-wing militias that would be considered white supremacy groups? Because I believe that would move you, you know, very far right of center. Which made me think, is a constitutional militia, is that center? Wouldn't a militia be center of the aisle if they're all about the Constitution, which most militias are? So the Constitution, I think, would be our baseline, and then it would go, you know, the right. I got dirty hands. I've been working out here all day. I should have washed up for you guys. Militias here, right wing, the left wing, the far right racist militias. Is that what we're talking about? So you guys kind of let me know if that's what you think. Obviously, I'm instantly like, you're just calling all militias far right, which is really not true. Many militias, as you guys know, many militias they have people of all colors and races, and they're strictly constitutional, right? They're all about the Constitution, which I think puts you neutral right in the middle. So I don't know. Are we pissed off about that, or do we not care? I don't know. I'm not really sure how to take that one. It is just a song and dance for these guys. Angry Hillbilly says the NFAC is a racist militia. I don't think, are they even a militia? Do they consider themselves a militia? I don't really know. They're definitely racist though, no matter what anyone tells you. You can go into their videos and then look at the comments of all their supporters, and there is race issues top to bottom in that place, including at the top of their leadership, race issues. So don't really care what they want to claim. Unfortunately, their actions of what they're saying in their comments, and the actions of many of the supporters in the comments, are very, very racist. No patriot would burn flags, says Allie Bear. Biden had an idea 20 years ago. It was Antifa. Angela Offgrid says, I saw Chad's twin today in CDA. Was going to go say hi, but I noticed his jeans were tucked into his boots. That wasn't me. That's funny, though. Take a picture of the guy next time. That's pretty funny stuff. Not all militias are white. Not all are far right. I wonder if that's the way that the question was asked, though, Jessica. I wonder if that's the way it was intended. And here's the issue that I see coming down the line with it, guys. We know that if Trump wins the election, it's going to be heavily contested from the left, and we're going to see increased violence from the radicals, the communists in the streets. It's going to happen. We're going to see it. Hang on, 2Js. I'll get to you. I'll get to your super chat in a second, man. Trump wins, violence in the streets. If the if the left wins, it's going to be voter fraud, voter fraud, voter fraud, right? I mean, that they've already laid it down. If the left wins, both the would-be president and vice president have both called for eliminating assault rifles. But in this case, it's going, AK-47s, AR-15s is what they're talking about. They are going to ban them instantly. And I think a ban on assault rifles in the political climate that we're in today is just too close to trying to disarm the populace before the communist overthrow. So I don't think people are going to give up their guns. I know I personally will not. I don't care if legislation, Congress, whoever passes it. I'm not going to disarm. I'm not going to do it. And I think many of you are in that same boat, so at least you know we're in the same boat together. But I'm definitely not going to disarm myself if a radical left takes over the presidency. Either way, guys, we're in for a wild ride. Okay, two J's sent a $10 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate the $10 super chat. We are actually trying to fund some gear. And so that is going to help with that. So I appreciate that. We've got our eye on some specific gear that is going to come in handy in the future. 2J's asks or says, your take on what side does what upon the other side winning the election? I think I just hit that actually. But we'll go again. What do I think is going to take place? I think that if the right wins, I think we're going to see what we've been seeing on a mass level. It's going to be, basically bum rushing the gates. You're going to see absolute chaos. They have to, otherwise they lose it. All the work that they've been putting in since February, March, all of this COVID stuff, all of the rioting, all of the statues getting tore down, all of the graffiti, all of Portland, all of Chaz, all of it, guys. It is all for nothing if Trump wins and then they just give up. But if they are truly revolutionists, what they're going to do if Trump wins is they are going to slam on the gas and they are going to go because it's their last-ditch effort. Because I think that if the right wins, I think that Trump is going to spend the next 4 years coming down very hard on all of this insurrection, all of the illegal stuff taking place. With Obama's FBI, with Hillary's emails, all the stuff that we've seen these people just skate by on. I think you're going to start seeing prosecutions of elite. I think it's going to be chaos either way. I think it is going to be chaos either way, but that is my guess. And I believe that if Trump wins, he is instantly going to call Antifa, possibly BLM, terrorist group, and then they're going to go after them like crazy because a lot of these people have been arrested. A lot of them have been arrested already. Their names are already in the system, fingerprints, faces. They were arrested and released. I think Trump might then come back and start rounding these people up and be putting a lot of people into jail coming up in the near future. So right side, left side, guys, it's going to be chaos. Jessica Watson sends a $5 super chat. Thank you, Jessica. That much closer to the gear we're looking for. We have disagreed before, and that's cool, but... Oh, sorry, I lost it. We agree on... That's cool, but we agree on more, so it's all good. Yeah, totally cool to disagree, guys. I have a lot of off opinions that doesn't fall to the right sometimes. I think a lot of people assume I'm a Trumpster, I'm definitely a conservative, but people try to lump me onto the right, and it's sometimes, I have opinions that might lean a little bit left, or they're not popular with the right, and it pisses people off all the time because I don't really fit into people's boxes of what they expect when they look at me, and I think a lot of that is just having an open mind with a lot of stuff, and me not buying into the right and the left. I'm not into it. So sometimes I might say stuff that the Trumpers don't like, and I definitely say stuff that liberals don't like, so it is what it is. Did we have, yeah, Rick Rick sends a $5 super chat. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. He says, here, buy a few 5.56. LOL. $5 is only going to get me a couple of 5.56 these days, guys. It is insane, Rick. I really appreciate it. Ammunition, guys, is insane. I did buy some, actually. I got a good deal from a buddy of mine here in Spirit Lake who has a weapons, no, he's an ammunition manufacturer right now. So I was able to get some from him, which was really great. But ammunition is insane right now, and I've been turning stuff down because we're creeping up on that $1 a round mark, and it is getting bad. Hope you guys have ammo. If you didn't get it, be careful spending too much money on the prices that are popping up right now. But at the same time, just so you guys know too, the reason that there's primer shortages for reloading, for making ammunition, is because the government has bought them all up. Government agencies have bought all of the primers, which has led to this primer shortage, which leads to ammunition shortage. So you don't necessarily need to ban ammunition or ban guns. If you take the primers away, you've taken a component away, which renders both of those useless. So keep that in mind, guys. Mrs. North Country says, North Idaho Chronicles, you should have came and helped butcher. Yeah, man, you should have came out and got yourself some pig. I'll tell you, I'll give you guys a tidbit, because I'm sure I just got baited by my wife there. I'll give you guys a tidbit of what took place here last night, but I think I'll probably wind up saving it for another vid. I wasn't even going to tell you guys about it. Last night, one of my neighbors wound up shooting my pig down on his property, and it was a bit of an event. So it led to a late night of me having to go retrieve my pig, butcher my pig, and then luckily I had a buddy come and help me out, and then I had another buddy come and help me butcher the thing, and then he's gonna process it. And I told my buddies they could just have it. You ain't ready says, what color panties you wearing? I'm wearing your mom's, man. Questionable authority in the house, says Mrs. North Country Off-Grid. Hope you guys are doing well. Guys, if you want to see what took place in Moscow, Idaho, you can go check out Questionable Authority. He's right in there, just made a comment. You can go see a fight that took place. It sounds like everything was mostly peaceful at the protest, at the counter protest, but there was in fact a fight caught on camera of a couple people who didn't see eye to eye. So you can go and check that out if you want. Questionable Authority, good guy. He does a lot of keeping people honest, holding people accountable. I really appreciate his channel, so go check it out. You ain't ready says, I really do like your channel. Fantastic, man. As long as you are going to talk shit, I'm going to talk shit back to you, and I think that's acceptable behavior. Living the Dream Off-Grid says, hey, Questionable Authority, how you doing, bro? That's not to me. He's doing fine, man. He's good. Okay, leave him alone. Questionable Authority says, I put up another video today. I have one more to put up where I talk to the cops about not citing us. So this is one of the cool things about Corey's videos, guys, is he'll try to have dialogue with law enforcement. He'll try to tell them, you know, like, hey, don't just follow orders, you know, like, respect our rights, respect the laws, actually enforce laws. And he has these conversations with them. And they converse back with him, guys, and it's nice to be able to get to see that opportunity versus someone just bashing law enforcement. He gets to have these conversations. Unfortunately, the conversations go exactly like you would think, and it's a whole lot of, you know, I'm just following orders, but at least you get to see it. Haas 45 in the house has finally made one. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the live chat. Appreciate you guys being here. Goodbye, Angela Off-Grid. She is out of here. Aguilar says 100% support from Latinos. I appreciate that. Sorry to hear about the pork. That sucks. Yeah, it's a good story, guys. I will actually, I'll make a video about it. I wasn't going to because they are brand new neighbors. I mean, they've been here like a week. I guess I'll make a video about. I'll make a video about it. I don't. The last thing I want to do is feud with the neighbors, but I'll make a video about it. I think it ended well. It started horribly, but it ended well. So I guess I'll tell you guys about it. So be watching for that. You guys can hit the bell, but that doesn't really mean anything with YouTube these days. Questionable Authority says, thanks for the commercial, Chad. You're welcome, bro. Michael says, hey, Chad, off-grid question. What do you guys use as a refrigerator, or do you keep perishable foods from going bad too fast? We do not use a refrigerator. Luckily up here in this area, you only really have a few months of warm weather, really warm weather. So we do utilize ice and coolers during a couple of those warm months. But it's like really freaking cold 6-7 months out of the year up here. You just throw some food in the snowbank. Oh, so I guess talking about that, guys, although, never mind. We'll save that for another video as well. Let's see here. Dwayne Young says, my cousin is a Marine for 14 years, high ranked, said that Biden will be replaced by Harris. Some inside info, but couldn't give a lot of detail. There's a lot of speculation there, guys. Did I miss a super chat? There's a lot of speculation on that. There's a lot of speculation on the fact that he is not healthy and that he's not going to be able to withstand a presidency. If you guys don't know, a president on average, he actually ages about 4 years to every year while in office. If you look at if you look at like when they first came into office versus when they get out, they're very old and they're very aged. And the statistic on that is they age about 4 years per 1 year. So if Biden's in bad health now, he's not going to get any better, which is scary. I missed a super chat here, guys, and I don't know if it said anything, and I don't know how to check it. I could put you in timeout, but that's not what we're looking for. Angry 2x4 with a $9.99 super chat. I don't think he said anything, though. If you guys send a super chat, I always read them no matter what they say. Some of you have abused that in the past, which makes it pretty funny because I will read it. Someone's making fun of my beard. Not cool. Trump looks better than when he started. LOL. Yeah, you would think with all the sun tanning he seems to do that his skin would just be leather, but who knows? Robin Jones says, I don't like Trump, and I don't like back, and I don't like back both of them. I don't like to back both of them, I think is what it says. They're crooks. I guess we have to take the best of the lesser evil. I don't know. That is exactly what voting is. It is always the lesser of two evils. There's very rarely, in any case, a good candidate that is running. Because most people who would run for a political position anyway is there for the wrong reasons. It's usually money or power, and that's the wrong person you want. Mrs. North Country Off-Grid says, the beard is so sexy. I didn't do anything with my beard today because I had to wake up early and butcher a pig. And then we've been working out here all day, raking all this stuff up and getting all the poop off the ground because I don't like to roll new bales across to all of the existing poop. I just think it's kind of like rolling her food in poop. So we like to clean it up and then roll it. Whiskey and Sunshine Off-Grid says, are you guys still planning on moving? Yes, but you are going to have to wait till another video and we will talk about that. Trump doesn't seem to age. Might be a vampire. Rick says, funds. Need more wood for the fire. Hurry up. Spray on. That's spray on suntan. Tight Lines says that's spray on suntan that that Trump is using. So I guess it wouldn't be cooking him. Colleen Bowman says it's the Confessionals beard oil. It's actually same company that he's working with. Lilah's coming over to say hi. Same company that that Tony's working with. It's Anointed AK, but it's actually their Fruit Loops brand. Are you happy? You got a brand new bale of grass. You're fat and happy. Norseman E says, I am the militia. Lilah's headed for water. Katie Kyle says, in reality, I think Biden means well as a candidate, but he's just an old puppet of behind the scenes figures who probably don't, while Trump is just power hungry. Honestly, I think they all are. I don't know how you can. I think Trump is the best option to be able to not become a puppet because he's independently wealthy and powerful coming in already, where everyone else is climbing that ladder looking for that. But I don't know how you can be in for 4 years and then not get eaten up by that system. And a lot of these guys have dirt on them because a lot of them are pedophiles anyway. And so there's some kind of dirt on them to be able to control them. Conspiracy theory. But yeah, they're all just, I mean, they're just garbage. They're puppets. That's why you just see stupid stuff taking place. Slowly chipping away at the Constitution. We got a new rabbit running around over here. It's pretty cool looking. North Idaho Chronicles says, why can't Trump just say he's for the people and upholding the Constitution? Had he just acted on the principles, it would be a done deal for him. And why can't we see all the other debates? Do we not get to see the other debates? Are those all? Why would we not get to see them? I don't know. Trump does a lot of stuff, guys, that violates the Constitution. You know, his ban on bump stocks was a violation of the Second Amendment. Trump has said he showed support for red flag laws and said we go get the guns first and then we worry about your due process. That's not the way it works. It's due process first, and if you are found to be a danger to society, then government can come take your guns, which is actually a violation again of the Second Amendment, no matter how you look at that, whether you look at that as good, you know, this person's violent, let's go take their guns. That's a violation of the Second Amendment. Taking felons' gun rights away, that's a violation of the Second Amendment. We as society have given up that freedom for security. So we've said, hey, yeah, you can chip away at the Constitution, keep us safe from felons. And when that happens, all we get is more chipping away at the Constitution because they've figured out how they can do it, and they figured out how to implement that. So we cannot trade security, or we cannot trade our rights for security. We can't do it. Goats all came running over. Diane Charles says the debate was like children. They needed a timeout. So like I said, guys, I didn't watch all of the debate. I did get to watch some of the debate. And the whole time I just kept thinking to myself, it's kind of embarrassing that this is the best that America has to offer. I look at both of these choices and I just feel like we can do better as Americans. We can do better as human beings, but unfortunately we love our drama, and as much as we want to, you know, pretend to be upstanding citizens. We love our drama, which means we love when Trump treats Biden like shit. And we love when Biden stammers and stumbles and looks like a fool. We love our drama, unfortunately. That's my pet Bigfoot. Can you guys hear that thing back there? So it's too bad. Unfortunately, I agree. I think both candidates looked ridiculous. I think the moderator guy did a horrible job. It seemed like it was a 2-on-1. You know, this is what we get, guys. This is where we're at. It's embarrassing as a nation. It's too bad. It's honestly too bad, and we're just degrading as a country, and unfortunately in the near future I think that is going to rectify itself in a bad way. Khaki64 says, I don't like how Biden can't keep his hands and lips off of children. Creeps me out. Yeah, that is disgusting behavior. The fact that he is comfortable doing that and will do it on camera as well. That alarms me as to what he may possibly do in his private life, because that is, yeah, it's disgusting. Danny says, you were going to put your feeder around that? Are you asking me if I'm putting a feeder around that? I don't put a feeder around that. I'll let her get into it a little bit, and then I'll actually roll it out and then pick it up and go stick it in her bunk. But right now I have it to where the net is pulled back towards the center, and they eat at the sides really well. And this system has worked for me pretty good because I don't have a bale feeder to wrap it around. And I actually don't like to keep it out here because it's going to start raining soon. So I'll cut it, roll it out, and then just clean it all up and then stick it into the bunk that's covered up over here. Hoodoo says, congrats on your ham license. I have not gotten my ham license yet, guys. I am actually testing. I'm testing early next month, so hopefully I will have my ham license. I can tell you that ham radio, all that stuff sort of eludes me. It eludes me. So I'm fingers crossed. I'm definitely studying quite a bit, and I'm hoping I got a little bit of luck on my side to be able to get my license and really be able to learn by doing. All right, guys, couple more questions and then we're gonna get out of here. We are eating the pig that died last night. I was able to cut off a rack of ribs when we were butchering it today, and so Shelby has been slow cooking a rack of pork ribs. Emery Thompson says, BLM, Biden likes minors. Might be right. Andrew Ford says, are you going to put up your own station for ham at your place? I think I'm going to go with mobile inside my truck. I think that would be the best use, I think. I actually have to get a mobile unit. I bought an antenna with a magnet mount for the top. Hey, no, Lilah. She's gonna tip over my everything here in a second. Hey, no. Go. Go eat your grass. Gonna go with a mobile mount in the truck, but I gotta find the actual radio and then the stuff that I need. No. Hey, get out of here. Chad K says, I heard that you can take the test online now due to COVID. I'm actually going to take it someplace. That'd be cool. If you could take it online, you could ace the thing. I'm actually going to go to a place, and I think they just stopped requiring face masks, so that's pretty cool. But I will look into being able to take it online. That would be great, because then I can guarantee that I pass it and get my license. Because I would cheat. Tuffy McTufferson says, when you get your ham license, the Idaho mountaintops are awesome. Ham radio outlet is a good place to get your stuff. Appreciate it, Tuffy. I will try to remember that and go take a look. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. That's 35 minutes. I won't keep you guys in here too long. And my freaking cow is about to knock over all my stuff right behind you guys. She's just sitting here staring at me with her head on it, ready to flip it. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys being here. Be watching for the videos. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new, hit the thumbs up. There she goes. That's it, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.